Hey, we're fired up for the fall season, and you can be too with a custom fire pit just like this from Linton's. Mark Linton has all the details and a whole lot more lying straight ahead. Stay with us.
Bring the family and step into a magical world at Linton's Enchanted Gardens, a world full of color and inspiration. Beautiful ideas to transform your home both inside and out. Explore acres of displays to spark ideas for your home and garden, plus expert advice to help bring your ideas to life. Stop by and you'll see why we were voted the best home and garden center in Indiana, or check out lintons.com for ideas galore. Linton's Enchanted Gardens, County Road 17 in Elkhart. Just watch for the attraction signs.
Welcome to another edition of our program here on a beautiful day in Michiana. With us, Mark Linton from Linton's Enchanted Gardens, as we feature some great landscape design on our program today. And Mark, quite a treat, I think, for you to come out here and help this fine homeowner with some fantastic deck work here. Congratulations.
Well, thank you. This was a really neat, fun project to work on. We were involved for a couple months before the dream started to become a reality. The kind of plans and kind of changed and evolved over a period of time, and I think the ending results here are awesome.
Yeah, they are awesome, and certainly some ideas that you'll want to maybe jot down for yourself, or better yet, give Mark a call on, because there's still time, right, Mark, in the fall to plan your landscaping projects, your deck needs right now.
Actually, we've got plenty of time. You're right, Craig.
Super. Well, in the second half of the program, we're going to give you some ideas as well as to how you're going to be able to pick up on plants, trees, and shrubs at a great, great price. In fact, Mark, were you telling me savings up to 90% at Linton's?
You're correct. We actually have started our Fall Frenzy annual event at this time of the year. Savings anywhere from 50 all the way up to 90% off specially marked plants, trees, and shrubs.
Yeah, I like that. Great savings at Linton's with great hours, right? This weekend, both today and tomorrow?
We are open both Saturday and Sunday, 8 a.m. until 6 p.m., Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 7 p.m.
All right, very good. Well, Donna Littlepage is the homeowner here in Elkhart. And Mark, what I really like about the project here is the fact that she's got such a wonderful backdrop behind us. This really adds to the atmosphere, doesn't it?
This property is blessed with this awesome view back here. It's actually a wetlands, and so it's attracting birds, it's attracting wildlife, and the thing that I like best about it is it guarantees that there will never be any home or business built back there, and so it kind of protects and saves that view so that we know that nothing's ever going to be happening back there.
We're going to talk to Donna a little bit later on in the program, but Mark, when you got with Donna, the homeowner, you sat down and kind of gathered her ideas. She had a lot of input here, didn't she?
Actually, we started out with a couple of pages of requests. We had a concrete patio here, and unfortunately, the size, the shape really didn't fit the homeowner's requirements. It was hard for good traffic flow and so we started out making a laundry list of all the wants and the needs, as well as what type of furniture and the potential placement, and that's how this deck has evolved.
So many things when I sit down and think about it that you've done here that, you know, the typical homeowner, including myself, would just kind of overlook. But you've done so many great things. Let's start maybe with the planters here. And Donna loves to plant, I understand, fruits, vegetables, herbs, and that's exactly what she's going to be doing here.
That's right. And they're areas that aren't real large, so it's low maintenance. It's not a huge commitment, but we've got a couple of raised planters here, Craig. One of them's going to be used for some veggies. The other one's going to be used for some herbs. This deck is just right off of the kitchen, and Donna can come out here and select some fresh cut herbs and bring them indoors and add to her meals.
Okay, now Donna is getting prepared for a big, big get-together back here, and when you have a lot of people on a deck like this, you need a lot of places to seat people, and you've built in some benches, haven't you?
We've got actually several different areas for seating. We've got these built-in benches, which are very, very comfortable. And we've got this area here in front of us. This is a fire pit, and this one happens to be a gas-powered fire pit. We've got a valve located here, and for safety reasons, it requires a key to turn it on. And then we've got these incredibly realistic looking gas logs here, and it's really nice that you can actually adjust the height of the flame. You can have your roasted marshmallows back here, you can roast your hot dogs back here in the cool evenings of the fall. Really nice to come out here and enjoy the warmth as well as the ambiance of the fire.
Yeah, I was telling Donna this would have to be my favorite. Actually, she likes it. We know she loves it. But it's not her favorite part of what you've done back here, is it?
You know what? She has shared with us that actually the pergola is her favorite element of this entire outdoor room. And the pergola was on the list, and we specifically designed that so that she could have her table in there. And it actually has a cathedral ceiling, and it's open air. And another thing that it accomplishes not only provides some partial shade, but when you stand back in the yard and you look back at the house, we had a lot of expanse of the roof because of the ranch house. We installed this a little higher than what we normally do, and that roof line of the pergola actually helps break up that long expanse of the ranch roof.
And it provides maybe just a little hint of some shade at times, right?
That's right.
What about the decking here? For those of us that have maybe put in our own deck, you just lay the planks down and you nail them down, and that's about the end of it. But no, when you're with Linton's, there's a design that kind of makes things even more interesting, and that's what you've laid in here. I love the diagonal lines here, and even some of the other lines that go even counter.
Well, we had a rectangular concrete patio here, which was very ordinary, and we wanted to do something just a little bit of extra, which turns it into extraordinary. And we've changed the direction of the deck boards, got a couple of different angles going on here, also ties in with the angle of the pergola that you see, and several details. We always like to enclose our decks, and that finishes it off quite nicely. So when you're out in the backyard looking at, you aren't looking underneath the deck. You don't see those mechanicals. Also, the steps that we've got here, those are enclosed as well. Another thing, the benefit would be that you don't have the critters, you don't have the chipmunks, you don't have the rabbits coming in here and making their home underneath a deck as well.
You mentioned the mechanicals, Mark, and you've done a nice job to not only hide them, but provide easy access to them, too.
Yeah, we did have a challenge. We had a hose bib at the rear foundation of the house, and this is a ranch house, and that hose bib was actually mounted fairly low to the ground, and because it's a brick ranch, we were not able to raise that, and so we actually notched out a little area, hit it with some deck boards, and that's something that Donna can easily take off the cover, hook the hose, and disconnect it, and put the cover back on there, and no concerns of anyone falling into there. So
All right, well, very good. Some good practical tips here from Mark Linton on our program that features a lot of things, but especially here today, landscaping. One of the wows had to be the fire pit here, and the pergola was another wow. And I like what you've done surrounding the decking, too, and that's got to be considered maybe one of the wows, too. I love the color of the ground cover.
We wanted to choose something that complemented the exterior of the house. We've got a lot of different browns and tan as the color tones here, and we chose a decorative stone ground cover. This is called Western Sunset. It's a nice brown decorative stone, which is low maintenance. We've got a good quality woven fabric weedberry underneath there, which will allow the water to percolate through but prevents weeds from coming up, and Donna's going to be able to receive about 20 years of benefit from that until it has to be redone.
Excellent, excellent. Well, you've done a nice job with the plants, trees, and shrubs. And Mark, you've even said that Donna had a few transplants involved in some of this too, right?
That's right. There were some plantings here that were sentimental to her, and we either wanted to work around them and incorporate them into the new landscape, and some of the others we just simply dug them up and transplanted them and incorporated them into the new design. And because this is a outdoor living area that is primarily used during the summer months, we concentrated a lot on the summer colors so that we've got flowering plants that are going to be in their glory all throughout the summertime.
Mark, what do you find is maybe the one thing that homeowners do wrong when it comes to deck preparation or putting in a deck? And again, if it's one thing that we feel maybe we can do as a homeowner, it's putting in a deck, but it just isn't that easy, is it?
You know what? That's a discussion that we did have with Donna, and the number one thing that we see is with a pressure-treated deck, a lot of folks are compelled to stain it and also paint it, and they feel that that is extending the life of the deck. It's simply not necessary, but if you start that process, you are committed to upkeeping that, and that's just...
I hear regular maintenance here. Is that true?
That's right, that's right. And if you just simply let it weather, you're going to get over 30 years worth of use from a pressure-treated material. We just relocated our garden center down the street, and we were at our old location for over 25 years. Everything that was out of pressure-treated lumber, we actually took with us and relocated it to our new location. We are now at that 30-year mark and really don't see much sign of deterioration at this point.
Wow. And that's tried and true, tested in this region, in this county, which is interesting because you could maybe tell a story like that somewhere else, but it really makes sense knowing that you've done it right here in Elkhart.
Actually, it's even more of a test at our garden center because those structures are being heavily irrigated multiple times throughout the day. So receiving a lot more water and moisture than what typically a homeowner would.
All right. Well, tell us a little bit more, can you, about Donna? She's going to be joining us here in just a moment. But a great gal who has some ideas to maybe expand what you've done here.
That's right. Well, it was a great experience. Donna had kind of a list of wants and needs, and we just kind of went through those and made sure that we had them all incorporated into our landscape plan.
Well, Donna Littlepage is the homeowner that we've been talking a lot about here in the program with Mark Linton. And Donna, you had an occasion to connect with Mark not too long ago, and you had some ideas that kind of grew into this beautiful deck that we've been seeing. I bet you're tickled about the results, aren't you?
Oh, very much. I love it, actually.
What was the process like in the very beginning? Did you just pick up the phone, give Mark a call? Of course, he's got the reputation. Is that what led you to his number?
Definitely his reputation, and I have to say I was very impressed that he personally called me back and that I met with him personally, and like he said, I had a list of wants and needs, and we talked about that. And he also asked me a lot of probing questions that really made me think about what I really wanted. When I first started the process, I really wasn't 100% sure of what I wanted. But he asked me a lot of questions, and we worked together. I had mentioned that I wanted to save a few plants that meant a lot to me here, and he worked around that. And it's all in all, it's been a really great process. But he was also open to my ideas and definitely tried to incorporate everything.
Well, I like to ask the homeowner what their favorite part of the project is. And for you, I think we're sitting right in the middle of it, the pergola, right?
Yes. I had talked about getting a pergola for many years, and when I met with Mark, we decided to go forward, but I found his design to be unexpected and really innovative, and I love it.
It's not cookie cutter, is it?
No, it's not, definitely, and that's what I was looking for.
Now, you've got some friends and family, it sounds like, coming here soon. The timing couldn't be better. In fact, I know this is probably part of your plan was to get it ready for that big outing, right?
Yes, absolutely. I was looking forward to a space that I could entertain a lot of people. And another thing that was really important to me was to have it be wheelchair friendly, and we definitely accomplished that.
Did. Fantastic job here by Linton's, Mark and the crew. And we're going to kind of finish up with Mark as we take another little look here at what's been done as we head toward the end of your home. And Donna, thanks again.
Thank you very much.
Well, Donna's a delightful lady, Mark, and she has a collection of zebras, right?
That's something that she shared with us about it. Well, we were in the middle of the process, and we were working through the design, and she says, I do have one request. There is a zebra grass, and she wanted to have a zebra grass, and so we honored that request and chose a nice spot on the side of the house where we needed some height, and Donna got her zebra grass.
There you go. Well, it looks like we've got our bones here. You've got a nice little tree here behind you to kind of border things back here, right?
That was important to her. We're anchoring the corner here with this beautiful hemlock, and that provides a nice buffer between our outdoor living space and the neighbors. We also strategically positioned the deck as well as the pergola and used the house, which provides some buffer as well. And so creates a nice, intimate, little private outdoor living area for Donna and her guests.
Yeah, we saw the neighbor Nathan come over and visit, and he freely left, and he might be back again. It really has an inviting touch to it, doesn't it?
It does. I think we accomplished our goal.
Absolutely. Well, good job, Mark. And if you'd like to find out more about getting Mark behind your project, just go to lintons.com or stop in to Linton's Enchanted Gardens on County Road 17 in Elkhart, and you'll find Mark to be just as approachable as what Donna talked about. You call Linton's, you ask for Mark, and guess what? If he's not there right away to pick up the phone or answer you, he will return your call. Mark, excellent job here. Now, coming up in the second half of the show, again, you've got some super savings for those that are watching, correct?
We do, and that sale starts this weekend.
And what kinds of things, again, are we going to be looking at?
Oh, my goodness, Craig, there are hundreds of different varieties of plants, trees, and shrubs with savings 50 to up to 90% off.
I can't wait. Well, we'll be back in just a moment, so stay tuned. We'll return right after this.
Step into a magical world at Linton's Enchanted Gardens. A world full of color and inspiration. Beautiful ideas to transform your home inside and out. Explore acres of displays to spark ideas for your own home and garden. Plus expert advice to help bring your ideas to life. Right now, save on graceful grasses, only $3.99. Visit Lintons.com for ideas galore. Linton's Enchanted Gardens, County Road 17 in Elkhart, between the 20 bypass and exit 96 off the toll road.
Welcome back to the program. Mark, it was great chatting with Donna. What a nice gal, and she really had some big ideas, didn't she? And you were able to implement them.
It was a great experience and a lot of fun, not only for her, but for myself as well. And we're actually gearing up for the next project.
Yeah, really, those kinds of projects begin right here with the plants, trees, and shrubs that are available here at Linton's Enchanted Gardens on County Road 17. And I tell you what, Mark, this is the perfect time to be planting, isn't it?
Oh, I am loving the weather. The plants are loving the weather. It couldn't get any better than what we've got right now.
Well, it could get a little bit better with some great discounts, and you provided that too in your fall frenzy, haven't you?
We have, Craig. The plants we've got here, 50 to 90% off savings, and this is just a small sampling of what we've got available.
All right, folks, get your pencils ready, write some of these down, and then rush out to Linton's either today or tomorrow. Mark, your hours are very convenient both days.
Saturday and Sunday, we're open till 8 a.m. until 6 p.m., and then Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. all the way until 7 p.m. in the evening.
All right, so be the first in line here this morning and pick up on these great deals, which begin with a beautiful plant right here to your right.
A lot of ideas how our guests can add color to their landscape or their garden. Craig, this is a purple leaf sand cherry. Beautiful purple, almost burgundy colored leaves that last all spring, summer, and fall. And then as an added benefit, these bloom with pink, very fragrant flowers early in the springtime, last for several weeks, and then you've got this color with these leaves all the way through the end of the season. Nice plant if you're wanting to have a focal point, especially in an area in between a couple of windows where you could use some height to kind of break up a long expanse of a wall. Part of our fall frenzy sale, received 50% savings on this purple leaf sand cherry. Regular price is $34.99 for this large plant. On sale for only $17.49.
I like that. Great price point. What's up next, Mark?
This is one of my favorites here. This is a blue star juniper, a very low maintenance dwarf type of evergreen, only growing a fraction of an inch each year. Maintains this beautiful blue color all spring, summer, fall, and even into the winter time. Low maintenance, nice little mounding type of growing habit. And I really like the combination of the blue up against these purple colored leaves here. Part of our fall frenzy sale, regular $24.99, on sale for only $12.49.
Very good. Right here to Linton's on County Road 17 in Elkhart. Next, Mark.
Oh, this is another one of my favorites. This is our knockout roses, and these bloom in the spring, they bloom in the summer, they bloom into the fall. I've seen these in bloom even when there's snow coming down around Thanksgiving time, and you can see some flower buds here, so continues to perform, lives up to its name. The knockout rose is normally $34.99, on sale for $23.49.
Great. They just look wonderful, don't they? Outstanding.
And then in front here, this is a very unusual barberry. It's called a Hellman's Pillar barberry, prized for its very upright habit. Only grows to be about 12-15 inches in width. Eventually it's going to reach to be about 3 to 4 feet in height. Loves full sun, low maintenance as long as you're planting it in the right area. Especially works out well where you're wanting to have some height but not a lot of width. And just simply lightly prune the top of it so those top branches are pruned evenly. That barberry is on sale for only $7.33.
That barberry probably enjoys today with the full sun that we have out here, right?
Not only am I happy, it's happy as well.
Next up?
Oh, we've got an unusual dwarf spruce here. Great for the bones of the landscape. This is a Bergman's Gem Oriental Spruce. The freebie sale price is $14.99. This is a low maintenance dwarf type evergreen, just growing a fraction of an inch each year, requires very minimal pruning, and maintains this look 12 months out of the year.
It's a fresh look. I like that. All these specials that Mark's talking about, part of the fall frenzy, and these are all in containers, Mark, and there's a reason for that, isn't there?
Well, we are a 100% container-grown operation with our nursery out in Bristol, and that allows us to plant these trees and shrubs year-round as long as the ground is not frozen. Also, our guests can be assured that they're getting good quality plants. There is zero transplant shock. We're not cutting any of the roots, just simply sliding these plants out of their containers and planting them into the new soil, and they will adapt very well.
So even a guy like me with very little knowledge of what you do every day, I could do this, right?
You know, with every purchase, we provide proper planting instructions along with a care guide, and our knowledgeable garden center staff are happy to help and coach all of our customers through the planting process.
All right, sounds like a deal right here at Linton's. What next, Mark?
Oh, beautiful shrub here. This is a summer wine 9-bark. It is a dwarf type of 9-bark, very dwarf, compact, slow growing, burgundy colored leaves, clusters of pink and white flowers that emerge in the springtime, exfoliating type of bark, and this makes a nice focal point. Again, burgundy leaves with pink flowers, beautiful color combination. Part of our fall frenzy sale, you're going to get this large shrub for only $10.49.
So really what you're saying is if you really want to do it upright, you'll maybe buy these plants, trees, and shrubs kind of almost in the grouping that you see here.
We are giving our viewers some suggestion here. The next shrub is old-fashioned favorite. This is a burning bush, but not just a normal burning bush. Craig, this is a dwarf burning bush. This is dwarf, slow-growing, very compact. We're just starting to see some hints of its fall color. In the spring, in the summertime, it's got beautiful green-colored leaves, but then into the fall, and as the temperatures continue to get a little cooler and drop, it's going to turn fire engine red.
I love this time of year when you see that color come out.
And these are part of our fall frenzy sale. Going to receive this 3-gallon burning bush for only $14.99.
Excellent. These are all a part of the fall frenzy, so stop by today to Linton's.
Got a couple of dwarf cypress here. This is Merauke dwarf cypress. Almost a fern-like type of leaves and evergreen foliage here. Very, very soft to the touch. The interior growth is more of a darker, deep, almost an emerald green color. The edges of the needles are more of a lighter green. I like the color contrast. This works out well in full sun. Also tolerates some shade. Grows extremely slowly, and I particularly like kind of the fluffy, natural type of look that you're seeing here. Part of our fall frenzy sale. This shrub is only $14.99.
So it sounds like it's a very hardy plant. Very hardy.
Incredibly hardy. Another dwarf cypress that we've got here, it's a Willamette elegance cypress, and more of a lighter color green, almost you see a little bit of gold tones there, even slower growing than this variety. Works out well like underneath the base of a window where you don't want to have something getting too large or too tall. Again, more of a natural free-form shape, nice soft texture to it. That plant is on sale for $14.99.
All right, a couple of minutes left to go here in the program. Mark, what's up to finish up?
Oh, we've got a perennial favorite here. This is Russian sage, and boy, does that attract the hummingbirds and butterflies. It's coming into its fall glory right now. Part of our sale, only $5.99.
All right, great.
Unusual type of spirea here. This is called a Shirobana spirea, and still see a few blossoms here. It is predominantly a summer blooming dwarf spirea. Maxes out at about 3 to 4 feet in height. Grows to be about the same in width. This blooms with 2 different colors flowers. It has clusters of pink flowers along with clusters of white flowers. And during the summertime, this is very, very spectacular. In a little bit here, we're going to start seeing the fall color as the leaves and foliage change to a bright gold color.
Excellent, excellent.
And the price on that for a fall frenzy is only $9.99.
Great time to buy right now.
And then an unusual type of lilac here. This is a dwarf bloomerang lilac. This is a new repeat blooming dwarf lilac. This not only blooms in the springtime, but repeats the bloom cycle again in the summertime. Very sweet, very fragrant flowers. Works out very well next to a deck or a patio. Just need to make sure that you pick out a nice sunny location for that. This is on sale for $16.49.
One more item to go.
Yeah, unusual shrub here. This is a purple smoke bush, part of our fall frenzy sale. Blooms with clusters of purple flowers during the summertime, only $24.99.
It's all right here at Linton's Enchanted Gardens. Come on out and visit today and tomorrow, hours till 6 each day. And Mark, the fall frenzy means deep discounts. Thanks so much for doing that, and great being with you again.
Thank you, Craig. Same here.
Thank you. For Mark Linton, our producer Gary Martin, this is Craig Wallen. Until next time, so long, everybody.